Good evening and welcome to another discussion today. We will be discussing cyberbullying, which is becoming an increasing concern not only just for parents but also for the government. Since all the schools have gone online and all the children are studying online, including the little ones, the exposure to internet, cyberbullying, predators has increased. So what exactly is cyberbullying? It is the methodology which people use to harass, embarrass or threaten someone, usually school children or even young adults who are in college. It is done via using any electronic media. It can be an internet, phone or computer, and the places where this is used are mostly social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, including House Party, and one of the most increasing incidents of cybercrimes cyberbullying has started to happen is on online gaming platforms like Roblox, Minecraft, and the top social media platform for cyberbullying is none other than Instagram, which is very ironic because most people thought it would be happening on Twitter or Facebook. So in a survey done by Microsoft, 37% of Indian parents admitted that their child was cyberbullied. And another incident that came was that the child was playing Minecraft through Xbox and kept getting messages from another friend, an online friend, who said, "Your skills are not good." And eventually that became like threats. "I'm going to make sure you are out of the game." And that made the child go into low self-esteem, depression, which is one of the repercussions of cyberbullying. So some basic forms of cyberbullying include exclusion. When your child is excluded from online activities, say there is a WhatsApp group for school children or there's a Skype group and they are talking, and suddenly one kid is being ignored. They're not included in the conversations. That's a form of cyberbullying. Another is harassment. When constantly a child is being purposefully intimidated or bullied, being told they are not good enough in subtle ways, and that is being purposefully done to bring down a particular child. Other forms are outing. Say two children have exchanged messages. It could be just regarding a teacher or something related to class or another friend, and the other kid takes a screenshot of that message, or a private photo has been shared and the child takes the photo and shows it on the whole group to other kids. That is called outing. Other is cyber stalking, which is you meeting strangers who might be stalking you and will be using abusive behavior towards the kid. Frapping and fake profiles, they are kind of similar because somebody will be taking your data and using it to create a fake profile in order to harm you or bring your reputation. Another form of cyberbullying is trickery. Now this one is very sensitive because it's pertaining to teenagers, young adults and college-going children. So what happens in trickery is a stranger will try to befriend and gain the confidence of the child and then use the sensitive material to blackmail, threaten or abuse the person. The last one is trolling, which we are very familiar with. However, you need to know trolling doesn't always happen on Twitter with adults. It also happens on social media with children as well as on online gaming platforms. So parents, be very careful when your child is playing Minecraft, Roblox, PUBG. Especially PUBG related cases have been coming. In fact, an 11-year-old child requested the ministry to ban PUBG, which didn't happen yet. So the most specific types of cyberbullying include spreading rumors, taking screenshots and sending it in groups or online platforms, name calling, constantly asking a child, if a person other than the parent is asking, "Who are you with? Where are you?" Then there's also physical abuse, sexual remarks. So these kinds of actions bring down the self-esteem of the child. It makes children go into depression. It has also increased the cases of suicide. In fact, two 12-year-old girls were arrested in US last year on account of cyberbullying and suicide. So what are the major impacts of cyberbullying is that we are not knowing that it is a pertinent issue for children these days, have allowed our children to be online all the time. And it is something we have to do due to lockdown, due to other reasons that a child cannot be out socializing. However, it should also be noted that the CERT-IN team has reported 3 lakh cybercrime incidents last year, which is a lot. In fact, the Computer Emergency Response Team of India had, at the time of lockdown in April, issued notification advisory for parents that they should be monitoring the online behavior and content browsed by children. And the specifics of guidelines we will share on our YouTube and Twitter. However, some of them I'll just tell you that the devices should be set in the living room where it can be monitored by family members. There should be 2-factor authentication for all the family softwares and devices. Parents should have a talk with children about how to browse the data. They should also tell the children how they have to behave in, say, a Skype classroom. What they can say, what they can't say, because name calling is also cyberbullying. So there should be parental control on softwares, and children should be told that they cannot use online payment options. That is not part of cyberbullying. However, just for cybersecurity, it's needed, and that is one of the CERT guidelines. So recently it was found in Google Trends that cyberbullying searches have increased 30% from 2004 to 2020. That means a lot of people are facing cyberbullying, and a lot of children and parents are searching about it. So again, if you are a victim of cyberbullying, if your child is, first we have to gain the confidence of the child. Secondly, children are advised to first and foremost tell their parents or teachers about any incident of cyberbullying. They have to identify the bully, find the identity of the bully, save the identity of the bully, save the messages sent by the bully. Then you can approach the cybercrime divisions, which are there. The police departments in every district have a cyber complaint department. Also, if not that, just go to the website of CERT-IN. They register cases, they take action. You can email them, you can call them. They are open and they are there to report any cybercrime, including cyberbullying. And as we have discussed about cybersecurity laws earlier, however, some of the cybersecurity laws that cover cyberbullying, because there are no specific cyberbullying laws, but they overlap with the IT Act and IPC. So one of them is, of course, Section 67 of IT Act, which is about transmitting obscene material. It is a punishable offense, and there is fine also. Then Section 507 of IPC, where anonymous communication by a person giving threats is punishable offense. Section 66E of IT Act, which is again, if there is a violation of privacy, there will be a fine and it is punishable. And for defamatory messages via email, Section 499 IPC. And for any further information, it's best to go to the website. Again, I'm reiterating, to the Computer Emergency Response Team of India. It has been specifically set up for the purpose of cybersecurity in India, and they are doing an excellent job. So parents, be careful. We are in a lockdown, but we are still together. Be with your children. Make sure they are cyber safe. Thank you.